Howdy folks, Justin here, and today we're going to hop onto the ladder with our Redoran deck again. Rally's Cheeseburgers is what I named that thing. I have to admit, I really enjoy this list. You know, it's... Just realized I don't have my microphone with me. Howdy folks, we're playing Rally, except it's not really a Rally deck, it's a Redoran aggro list. It's one that I've been having some fun with. And I think it's one that is just weird enough that you can play it on the ladder. I mean, I think you can easily get to Legend with this deck, but it's just weird enough that you can play it on the ladder and not feel terrible about yourself for playing aggro. If that's something that you're concerned about, I don't know. Everybody's different. Everybody's got different ways of approaching this game. This is mine. Something about my camera angle seems to have changed recently. If you guys haven't checked out the Elder Scrolls Legends Masters series yet, I've been co-casting that with my buddy Charmer. This hand is absolutely abysmal, by the way. We're going to start poking, see what happens. So if this is Uprising Scout, I'd like to put more pressure on my opponent than I am currently doing. I will probably play an Eastmarch Crusader next turn and feel atrocious about it. Serethi Scion. Wow, we are cooking with fire today. What is my plan here? My plan is to play Serethi Scion naked, alone, and afraid into the Shadow Lane, and hope that my opponent plays Dark Guardian so that I can Dawnbreaker it. That would be sweet. Treeminder. Do I Dawnbreaker anyway? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get some rally going. This is, of course, not what you want to be doing with this hand. But if I can connect next turn, I can play an Eastmarch Crusader, draw a card, and play a Mudcrab Merchant. So it's not like the end of the world. Instead, we're getting Territorial Vipered. Territorial Viper. While this holds down this lane. I will... Yeah. No. Mudcrab Merchant. Mudcrab Merchant it is. I guess I'll take a Deshaun Avenger. That doesn't seem that bad. Yeah, we'll lay one of those guys down. We did give our opponent an Imperial Camp, which is going to give him a guard, which is going to be hard to connect through. We really drew the wrong half of our deck this game. Greybeard Mentor. Awesome Possum. Bringing out the Shouts in Shout Scout. I assume... Well, I mean, it's kind of a tough choice, I think, for my opponent. Okay. That works. Let's... Candlehearth Brawler's interesting. I'm going to play Stormcloak Vanguard. I'm sorry, Stormcloak Battalion, however. My opponent can guard up this lane if they want. That's, of course, less than ideal. We are just not doing it right now against this scout deck. Into a Mastermind. Choosing to pitch something. Pitches Merchant's Camel. This is 2-edge. Our opponent just appears to just be rocking the list. You know, the Uprising Scout list. Makes sense. Ramraj just logged on. Lateralis logged on. My friends list is all kind of screwed up. All kinds of screwed up. And where are you going to put that fella? What is your plan?
My sword is yours.
Yep, Septum Guardsman. Okay. Earthbone Spinner, probably more useful later. Gonna just Candlehearth Brawler this down. Stay a little abreast of an Uprising. Swing, and go ahead and swing again. So it's not over. Eastmarch Crusader will draw us a card, which would be pretty sweet. We don't want to draw any more Serethi Scions. I always forget that card is in this deck. But, you know, we're making progress. We have an Earthbone Spinner for a guard creature. Nahagleave, where you at? Alright, Ordinary Necromancer brings back what? Could bring back a Viper. Could bring back a Fighters Guild Recruit. We do have Stone Throw at the ready as well. And we will have a 5-power creature on the board if we don't have one here in just a second. Greybeard Mentor, looking for those shouts. Wants to play Drain Vitality. Needs to play Drain Vitality. I understand. I understand the appeal. Drain Vitality is what holds this whole deck together. Yep, let's see it. There's the Drain Vitality. Yep. Alright, we got a Stormcloak Battalion. Let's play Ulfric's Housecarl. Seems pretty sweet. Let's just draw a bunch of cards. Yeah, cards. Yes, more cards. Inspiring Kinsman. More cards. There we go. Another Ulfric's Housecarl. And I forgot to swing. That's how bad I am at this game. Holy crap. I was so tuned into this lane. Forgot all about the other one. So now we're going to get level 2 Drained Vitality. Probably level 3 Drained Vitality. Our opponent might think we have some next level stuff going on. Our only hope, really, is that our opponent thinks we are trying to next level them somehow. Ulfric's Uprising. That's pretty cool. So level 3 Drained Vitality is incoming. It is incoming. Unless he's just amassed a bunch of Soul Tears, which would be pretty sweet. Okay, that says I don't have a fistful of Drained Vitalities. This says I'm a bad player, unfortunately. What do we got? I got removal. There's the level 2. Here comes level 3. There we go. Well, that's all the Drained Vitalities, so we're doing well. We're doing well. We can actually break a rune. 2 Ulfric's Housecarls on the board. Draw more cards. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's connect. Am I playing? What am I playing? I'm swinging. Drawing cards. Yep, Redoran Forerunner. That's a pretty good one. Cloud Rest Illusionist. Another pretty good one. I could just get that off the board. He's got no more Drained Vitalities left, right? So I'm kind of into just playing Stormcloak Battalion. So the punishes here are Red Brahmin. That would be pretty bad for us. See, we were just saving that rune break for stuff. So now it's all about the Soul Tears. 3 active Soul Tears in their deck. Wordwall upgrading one of them. None of this stuff's great. Ulfric's Uprising, level 3 Soul Tear incoming. Yeah, opponent should be at 12. We're bad. We're so bad. We do have a bunch of cards, though. That's our saving grace here.
My sword is yours.
Septum Guardsman. You got it. Yep. Here comes a giant bat. This is a naked giant bat. Alright, bring him back. +5/+5. None of this stuff is awesome, and I have a silence effect in my hand. Merchant's Camel. Alright. Looking for answers. Hungry for them. Mudcrab Merchant's interesting. So, Stone Throw this, swing at this, hit for 5. We Mudcrab Merchant, that leaves us with 8. That's 3, that leaves us with 5. It's Mudcrab Merchant. I'm kind of into Wild Beast Caller. This gives him a guard, but I'm kind of into Wild Beast Caller. We're doing this, though. We're doing this. We're doing this. Another Ulfric's Housecarl. They overdraw. My hand doesn't, like, line up super well with itself. We'll play Inspiring Kinsman. Ah, it's so low impact. I feel like I need Earthbound Spinner to deal with some of these guard creatures I keep giving my opponent. Let's, yeah, I'm going to play Inspiring Kinsman. Ditches the word wall, that's fine. Has a giant Merchant's Camel. It's not a giant bat, which is cool. No giant bats in the discard pile. So, good giant bat, my guys. Yep. We got the silence. We got some charge action. Wild Beast Caller for the random unexpected lethal. It's my first video of the day, man. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? This deck is really strong. Uprising Scout's the best deck in the game, and this is a stock list, so. At the very least, it's the best tournament deck in the game. I think that is for certain. I think that is definitely true. Yeah, I think that is unquestionable, actually. Listen to a little mod wheel mood. Alright, so we got Thorn Hiss Mage ditched. What do we got going on here? Doesn't want the Shadowfen Priest. 6/9 stat line. Very strong. 2 uprisings down. All according to plan. All according to plan. Oh my god. Look, I work, my job is hard. Okay, I am the mental health coordinator at a nonprofit that helps people transition out of corrections, out of prison. And my job is very difficult. So sometimes you can afford me my my poor plays because I play this as my self-care, actually. Do we go for random wild beast color lethal? Oh, not quite. Not quite there. I mean, I feel like we gotta do this.
I know a shortcut.
Alright. Opponent's hand full Hollow Death Priest was gonna turn my Earthbound Spinner into something else, so I'm actually pretty glad that didn't happen. We're just having fun today. We're having fun. I hope you guys have had a chance to try this deck. I think that it is, I mean, like, I don't want to, like, brag too much, but I think this is about as good as you can get while playing this archetype on the ladder. Doesn't want Red Brahmin, can't cast Red Brahmin. Can't play Red Brahmin. It's turn 10. What do you got, man? 6/9 Camel. Mad respect for that. Mad props. But we could have put our opponent to 1. This lane looked a lot less threatening if he uprisinged again. Earthbone Spinner now 5/4. Giant Bat. Even if you Solitaire Giant Bat, you're not getting a Giant Bat back. We're trying our best here, though. Alright, so looks bleak. Looks bleak. Unfortunate mistake. Unfortunate mistake. Unfortunate mistake was all those Solitaires. I'm sorry, all those Drained Vitalities not taking care of business. Very resilient, this deck. Kind of losing it. Trying my best. Yeah, Camel. Could have got yourself a +5/+5 Giant Bat if you'd done that differently. Good game. Alright. We'll be back for another one. Hopefully played more efficiently. Alright, after my brain melted down yesterday when I started recording this rally video. I keep calling it a rally deck. It's not a rally deck. It's a Redoran deck. I had to take a break. So here we are back with it now for more sweet Redoran gameplay action. Playing against RM 1975, rocking Tribunal Temple. Let's see what we got going on here. They are Nerevar Reborn, and they have the ring. We are... I don't think I want Bulvin. I don't even think I really want Stormcloak Vanguard. I think I want a 1-drop. There we go. Yeah, good luck to your house as well. There we go. So we can drop 2 warded creatures in our first 2 turns, which is pretty sweet. Not sweet against that, of course, but still reasonably sweet. We're just going to drop 5th Legion Trainer, pass the turn, and maybe get some sneaky Redoran Forerunner value here. Alright, there's the Daggerfall Mage. Absolutely. Swings face. Swings face. So, what do we got? Stormcloak Vanguard. I think there's the doorbell, which I'm not going to answer. I think we're just going to do this. And proceed to face. I assume they make a trade here. And if they equip, it is what it is.
At the ready.
No, they have an Emperor's Blade that they're going to lay down. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. We can not kill this. They have more life than us, however. So we can drop these down as gigantic guard creatures, which is pretty sweet. And I will poke that past the turn. So now I suspect they do equip, but they're out of ring charges. We have Soar of Revenge coming up. There's the tome. Okay, equips on that, as suspected. Yep. Alright. Divine Fervor actually looks awesome. That lets us do this. Lets us do this. And this. And opponent's still off Ice Storm, so let's see what they have. If they have removal for our Divine Fervor, you know, it is what it is. Obviously, we're not doing great. Opponent has 3 times more cards than we do. Sure. Sure, sure. Underworld Vigilante, our draw. I think we just want to advance our board here. Play a Soar of Revenge. Now I'm going to be sad if my opponent hits Ice Storm, but we have not had a very keen start against our opponent's early guards. Edict. Okay. So I can just Stormcloak into this, drop down a battalion. There's a Stone Throw, which might be pretty useful in the future. And next turn, we actually can play Stone Throw and Underworld Vigilante. Opponent, still at 22 life, has 7 cards in hand. I'm not optimistic, but we're doing our best here. Undying Dragon actually perfect, because I can Stone Throw that. Alright, so we're going to Stone Throw. We're going to play Ulfric's Housecarl in the Shadow Lane. And we're going to hopefully draw a couple cards here. Inspiring Kinsman. And Mudcrab Merchant, which we will play. I'm going to take Light of the 3. That's immediate board impact. We have some reach right now. Inspiring Kinsman, pretty good on curve. Not great the rest of the time. Alright, do you have a Firebolt, or do I get a Smash Face? Dawnbreaker. Kinda cool. So, I can go face for 14. I'm 1 off lethal. If I'm not mistaken, that's 10. That's another 4. That's 14. So, let's exalt this. Swing for 8. And have lethal in hand. Just need a lane without a guard and need our opponent not to gain more than 1 life. Dawn's Wrath. That'll do it. That'll do, Redoran Pig. That'll do. I don't know why I'm in this mood. I just kind of am. This deck is so good. Alright. And we didn't mess up this time. Alright, we are rocking and rolling with our Redoran deck. Killing it. Deck is forgiving of play mistakes, as you might have noticed in that first game. But I like to think of those decisions as not mistakes, but highly advanced gameplay. Highly advanced. The most advanced. Old Rebel is our opponent. They have the ring. They're playing Sorcerer. We have at our disposal here Rift Thane, Ash Berserker, Camelhearth Brawler. Alright. Aldvalat the Assassin. So, this is an interesting question, right? 5th Legion Trainer doesn't die to Sorcerer's Negation. It also trades with that. So does Redoran Forerunner, though. So does Barrowstalker. God, we have a ton of riches here. I think I'm gonna... Oh, it's so tempting to play the Aldvalat the Assassin. I'm going to. Right into the Shadow Lane, by the way. Right into the Shadow Lane. We're going to play the Aldvalat the Assassin. We're going to Redoran Forerunner into that after we rally. Mudcrab Ankle Snapper. Alright. Oh, thank God. We got to do something besides just play our dude here. Alright, so I think we're in a pretty good position to race right now. We drop 2 more creatures next turn. Get to drop this down as a 2/4, which is probably awesome. Get multiple rallies, hopefully. Maybe a Prophecy. Underworld Vigilante, great card. Cursed Spectre. Huh. Alright. So I don't want this getting rallied. I want to save my rallies, I guess. Well, let's see what we hit. Let's rally. Barrow Stalker. I like this a lot, and I like this a lot. Opponent is interested in racing. I'm willing to indulge them with my Barrow Stalker. And then next turn, it's 5th Legion East March Crusader. Mummify on my beefy Barrow. Steel Dagger. Forgot about that. Not gonna lie. Totally forgot about that. Would like to rally onto this thing then, so it survives combat with that. Inspiring Kinsman. It seems like it's never time to play Inspiring Kinsman. We hit a Prophecy. I guess shouldn't be surprising. Our opponent is rocking Cursed Spectre. Goes face. Okay. You got it, bro. Now I'm into Barrow Stalker, East March Crusader. Pass the turn. Crusader's Assault pretty good. So we're playing against Prophecy Sorcerer. We have Crusader's Assault to reload, but we are, I mean, like, we're killing it right now. Spear of Embers. Holy crap, this guy goes deep. This guy goes deep. Dawnbreaker. Spirit. Yeah. Ba-bam. No Prophecy. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. We're going to swing again. Here's the Prophecy we were worried about. We are rallying onto Underworld Vigilante, and next turn we can come down for 7 with that, which might just set up lethal. Yeah, Shrieking Harpy hitting my 2/2. Since we know it's a Prophecy deck, we're just going to swing for 1. Oh, spicy. Alright, 5th Legion Trainer it is.
It's time to act.
Man, Inspiring Kinsman. It's like it's never the right time to play that card. Knife to the throat. Okay. We can get our opponent to 7 by swinging with our East March Crusader. And then have uninterruptible lethal. I'm ready. I am ready to do it. 3-0. By the way, the reason I've actually been playing quite a bit this season. I've also lost a million games trying to make a Spell Sword control deck work. It's currently called Crab Sword. It is the worst deck I've ever tried to make work. Worse than the Uprising Sorcerer from last season. So it's nice to win some games. It's nice to win some games. There we go. Underworld Vigilante coming down for the win. Redoran Rampage continues. On the ladder. Rocking this deck. Not sure what else I'm going to play. I want to get a couple videos recorded today. Thinking about... I'd like to play a control deck of some kind. Cleanse my palette. Might play Mushroom Tower Telvanni. Speaking of Telvanni, that is what our opponent's doing. They are Nocta Fariha. Oh man, Inspiring Kinsman. Okay, well we have stuff. It's not good stuff. Might be time for a loss. Do you have a Barrow Stalker? A turn 1 Barrow Stalker? You don't. Alright, let's do this. We do have 2 Ash Berserkers. So, removal of some kind on this, we drop Orc Clan Captain, then we follow up with Ash Berserker, we start cycling through our Berserkers. Presumably they don't last very long. But, 1 for 1ing after I've drawn a card off of them is pretty good. So here we go, there's our Orc Clan Captain. Let's see if it survives. Probably Daggerfall Mage.
The waters of
Treeminder. Treeminder's okay. Alright, so here we go. Mudcrab Merchant. The follow-up next turn. Let's draw a card. Divine Fervor, also pretty good. Divine Fervor means your Ash Berserkers trigger all the time. Might be a Giant Snake here. Well, not, actually, Giant Snake's a card. It might be a Territorial Viper. That would be what I would want to play if I was Nocta here. Dragon Aspect. Holy crap. Okay. Well, let's Mudcrab Merchant. More Spymaster and Rapid Shot. Huh. I guess I take Rapid Shot. Although I'm sure my opponent can make good use of Balmora Spymaster, which is a little scary. And we got a Sower of Revenge. Oh, it's so satisfying to draw that card. And you're like, oh yeah, that's why I'm playing Redoran and not Crusader, you know? Yes, Sowers of Revenge. Well, look at this. We have as many cards in hand as our opponent, and we have 3 creatures on board. That's pretty solid. Oh, Balmora Spymaster, don't utterly betray me here. I'm kind of into just Divine Fervoring, just to get that going.
I fly like the wind.
Yeah. What's gonna happen? Oh my god, Odinera Necromancer.
the waters.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. It's pretty solid.
Must I do
Hard to argue with that. Hard to argue with that at all. All right. Yeah. Oh, Inspiring Kinsman. So, Divine Fervor, I think, is just the play here.
Chimera guide us.
Do I just waste a Rapid Shot in order to go face? I think no. I think I just clean things up. Draw a card. Second Sower of Revenge. Rocking the party. Not pushing a lot of damage very quickly here, but we have a ton of cards. And a lot of it's pretty big stuff. Opponent's ramp game strong, though. Fleeting Apparition, a card I've played in casual a few times. Not for... Not to any fantastic results, but Ash Berserker is just so insanely powerful. Just scooped out his eyes there so we could draw more cards. Do we have another Fleeting Apparition? We have a Shrieking Harpy. We knew you had that. And there's a Giant Bat. Okay. I'm kind of into just continuing to draw cards. Inspiring Kinsman. Cloudless Illusionist could keep my crab alive, for whatever that's worth. But I would like to play Inspiring Kinsman. So, I'm going to do this.
I only need one shot.
Just continue to reap the sweet cards. We finally got an Inspiring Kinsman on the board, by the way. So let's see if we can get some double rally action. All of our creatures survive Ice Storm. Opponent on 9 Magicka, which is kind of a lot. Word Wall, yep. Elusive Schemer, okay. It's just a defensive Word Wall. Let's...
They missed their shot. I will die for what's
Let's finally get some rallies going. Some more card draw. And some more Inspiring Kinsman. We have drawn so many cards. It's beautiful. 58 cards left in our deck. 63 in our Telvanni opponent's deck. This is probably a conscription deck, right? So we're about to have to deal with a lot. But I think we're pretty well equipped for it. It would take a double Drain Vitality wouldn't kill our guys. Although with less than one attack, that would be kind of useless. We kind of want them dead, actually. Ash Berserker, you the MVP here. Zoltar, are we going to see a Giant Bat or a Word Wall? Probably a word wall, right? Maybe a necromancer? Giant bat. Okay. That's a 4/4 giant bat. Our days of endless card draw are over. But our rallying days are just beginning. I want to draw Stone Throw now. Kind of complete the why I think this deck is both cool and awesome. Namira Shrine. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We're about to push a ton of damage, but that's pretty cool. Let's do that.
Don't make me laugh.
They missed their shot.
Okay. Opponent has 8 cards in hand. 9 Magicka. 2/2/5. All right, that's a pretty imposing board. So I think even though like this has a 1-drop aggressive creatures in it in the form of Serethi Scion, like this is a mid-range deck, right? Like you go huge with this deck, but it's like you go face too. But you can trade. You can it's possible to trade. You know, it's turn 9. We got a text message. I'm ready. Send in your dudes, coach. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Ice Storm. Alright, well, we're gonna get some rallies. Got some rallies. Some stuff. Mudcrab Merchant been working out. Rally. Swing. Mudcrab Merchant, 5/7, 6/8. Yeah, I'm definitely into this. I mean, we're gonna win, unfortunately. But there we go. This is the best deck I've made in a while. Please try it. It's fun.